first time I ever saw a wild salmon was in 1969 on the Feather River while kayaking with my father. My father was an avid fisherman, as I am, and we were on the kayak, and I remember him distinctly getting very excited as we went over a deep pool, and he said, "Scott, look down," and I saw literally 10 or 15 salmon right below me.
Well, salmon were a major source of food for the natives that lived here prior to us. They were also a major economic engine in the early development of California. I think that if we could get that restored, we would again see that the economic benefit and also the social benefit of salmon would be tremendous here in the San Joaquin Valley.
In our culture, we have our story of our Genesis, which includes the salmon coming back as we take physical form and giving us their voice so that we can communicate, because creators worried about people not knowing what they should be doing.
What salmon represent to me and my family and my daughters and my grandkids is heritage. I am a 6th generation salmon fisherman here in California. I started fishing for salmon in 1972. It means everything to us because it's tradition, it's heritage, it's what we do, it's subsistence, because we eat the fish.
You know, I've literally watched kids grow up. I've watched salmon be a part of people's lives all up and down the state. You know, a lot of fishermen don't get to see that side of it. They see the fishing side of it, but I've watched families come to me every single week for fresh salmon to barbecue, and it's a way of life. And if these salmon go away, that all goes away.
Fishing provides food and recreation for the public. Fishing creates jobs for people in the industry. And fishing also creates a sense of identity in many communities.
San Joaquin River is the longest river in Central California and flows through the rich agriculture region of the Central Valley before reaching Suisun Bay, San Francisco Bay, and the Pacific Ocean. There are barriers preventing the salmon from returning to their spawning grounds.
Most of these salmonids on the West Coast have lost a majority of their historic habitat.
No fish can get up past those dams. And there's hundreds of miles of high country waterways that these fish could be spawning in had people thought enough of them to provide them a way to get there.
If California could become a team, we could probably change what's going on here in the state of California with our salmon. I think bringing it to the people's attention is better than just sitting on our hands and doing nothing.
Well, I think we would have healthy salmon runs. People would be able to come down here and fish. They would also be much more aware of the importance of salmon. And I believe that having a healthy salmon fishery would benefit the entire citizenry of Fresno.
We work towards a Central Valley where abundant salmon populations supporting a thriving society, where salmon can return to their original high-quality habitat, where water is clean, cold, and plentiful, and where salmon are valued for their contributions to our culture, their important role in our ecosystem, and for the way they support jobs, recreation, and feed our families.
Welcome to Salmon Country.
Welcome to Salmon Country.
I want to welcome you to Salmon Country.
I'd like to welcome you to Salmon Country.